All righty, guys, we are actually live. Give me just a moment to get a couple of these different options up for going live here on my multiple platforms. And we should be good to go once I get that done. So just give me one hot second. I see I am already live here on YouTube. Let me verify that I am now coming up live here on Facebook. Let's refresh that screen over there. And once I see that I am live in all places, I'll jump right into today's Watch Me Work Wednesday, ensuring that everybody can see what it is that they need to see. So I do believe I am now live on Facebook. I do believe that I am now live on YouTube. So we can drop away a couple of windows here, ensure we have the correct screens up and operating. And I'll jump right over into my spiel. So I want to drop away a couple of windows, making sure that everybody's up and active. And I will be able to jump right over into the how-tos of what we got going on so you can understand the reason for today's live. I hope you guys are doing better and beyond amazing on today, Wednesday. We are here to talk to you guys about the all important thing we have going on in the world right now, and that is what are you going to do right now during this coronavirus situation? Okay, so I am here to help you. I'm here to help you understand what it is you can do, what options you have, and try to help you guys understand a way to continue to generate and drive income into your homes right now while we are going through this world altering situation. I want to help you guys understand who I am, why I do what I do, what I am here to do. And if I sound a little distracted right now, I'm just trying to verify that we are up and I can see where we are here on YouTube. I'm not seeing what I need to see because when people hop on, I want to make sure if you're asking questions or if you are engaging that I can actually see you. And I'm not seeing that over here on the channel yet. I see it on one computer, but not on the other. But I have it up now. Okay, great. I want to make sure that I can see the comments just in case you guys are actually engaging with the video. You're on live, you're available to chime in from your prospective homes, or even if you are still blessed enough to be able to work from a brick and mortar location, that you are up and that you're actually able to see this broadcast. So today, Watch Me Work Wednesday, we are going to discuss how to create slideshows using free software. And the reason that I want you guys to understand how and why you should be doing this is because people really need help right now. Okay. People really need help. People need ideas. People need answers, solutions. They need to know how to move forward and how to do some things right now, especially from the comfort of their home, still being able to make money and drive revenue into their households. And I'm here to help with that. So, if you are wondering why you should listen to this, who am I and why am I qualified to tell you this? My name is Martina Britt Yelverton, and I am a brand master, a cash flow queen, and income strategist, a Google My Business educator, as well as an ambassador with the Nightdale Chamber of Commerce. My goal is to daily educate you, to brand you, to educate you, to help you, and to ultimately help you leave a legacy. I'm your go-to girl for simplified graphics that you can actually manage yourself. And with my 12-year history helping churches and ministries, startups, small corporations, home-based businesses, and here in the last 4 years, MLM and network marketing industry reps, associates, and independent business owners, I can help you. I help people who want help. So, if you are in need of the help that I have been blessed to offer, and if you find that the information that I am sharing with you today is helpful to you, then I would love it if you could head over to bit.ly/brandmaster blueprints, bit.ly/brandmaster blueprints, bit.ly/brandmaster blueprints. When you type that information into your web browser, bit.ly/brandmaster BrandMaster Blueprints, that is going to bring you over to my store site, and that is going to bring you directly here into the BrandMaster coaching services. Okay. Here inside of the coaching services, you are to see right now 7, and it is growing daily, 7 immediate products that you can opt into that will allow you to begin to pull from this information. Right now, you're available to get 30 days free of elite group coaching, and that is the first block that is up for you. Inside of that block, let me explain to you some of the things that you're available to get so that you will know and understand how this applies to you. Okay. So right now in week 1 through 7, we go through accountability and mindset, organization, account setup, customization, design, implementation. And that's where I literally show you how to create the basics of a brand, how to create the color palette, how to create the logo, how to create the business card, the postcard setup, what you should be looking at as far as all of your print media is concerned, what you should be looking at as far as all of your web media is concerned, and finally, what you should be looking at as far as all of your social media is concerned. You're available to get access to this for 30 days for free. Week 4 through 7, we talk about creating content and curating content and how to get engagement on videos and start using videos, how to set up posts, even moving into how to get leads from the post that you set up, and how to use your own company information to create additional content, as well as how to automate it and schedule it, and then how to make sure that your platforms communicate with each other so that you are not strapped for time trying to figure out how to get the information out to the public. You're available to get all of this free for 30 full days. Beyond that, after the 30-day mark, it'll be $19 a month. There's no commitment to stay. You're available to opt out at any time once you have what you need. Okay. So again, I help people who want help. And if you're in need of the help that I've been blessed to give, that I've been blessed with, and that I love to give, then definitely go ahead and opt in here, bit.ly/BrandMaster Blueprints, and get this information. So specifically today, we are discussing here on Watch Me Work Wednesday, literally how to create slideshows using a free software. Okay. So let me tell you, if you're trying to figure out what specifically we're talking about, first and foremost, we're talking about the home of Canva. If you do not have a Canva account, you are behind. Remember, I go through here in week 2 all the accounts that you need, and most of the accounts that I talk with you about are free. Okay. Or they're low cost, like, I'm gonna get it right, guys. Low cost, like Canva, Fiverr, setting up your Google platform. We go through so many, and literally it's done by video. This is a self-paced situation, as well as I go live generally daily at 12 o'clock. I go through setting up and putting videos inside of this group as well. And if you're wondering what specific group I'm talking about, if you'll go to Learn, Lead, and Level Up, you're available to at least see the group. You are not available to opt into the group, but let me show you what the group looks like. Here inside of the group, you are available to see the actual units that are set up. So I have, like I said, accountability, accounts, organization, and we talk about things like getting your mindset right, setting up your planning, getting your blueprints together, understanding what your office space should look like, cleaning up some of your social media accounts. And then we move into the accounts that you need, like I said, like Fiverr and Canva and Google, and getting access to your company information when it's time to start generating leads. There's a lot of information in here. I wouldn't even do it justice by continuing to explain each and every part. Understand, it's 30-day free access. I suggest you get in. Okay. We have had many successful members come into the group and begin to understand simplified techniques so that they can literally work with their own brand. Here in the last 4 years, I've helped over 100 reps in our industry understand what a brand is, why they need to get branded, why they need to figure out what their vision, their value, and their own voice is inside of their own company. So yes, the network marketing industry comes with a blueprint for you to walk behind. However, because you're giving a blueprint and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of reps are giving a blueprint, it is most important that you figure out what your vision, your value, and your voice is inside of that company to make yourself unique and stand out, because people do business with other people, not specifically companies. So you need to understand what your vision is in that company, what your value is in that company, and what your voice is. And let's get that branded so that then you can understand how to expose that brand, expand that brand, and excel that brand. And the reason that you want to do this is because they do business with you. The company is your vendor. So if you can understand how to utilize the simplified techniques that I teach you to grow that specific brand, you're going to be in business for quite a bit of time and you're going to become very lucrative. But it takes consistency. So if you aren't willing to learn these simplified techniques first and then use it repeatedly, this will not work for you. So I wouldn't want you to come over here and waste your time. That's something that you and I cannot get back. However, if you're wanting to get branded, get found on Google, and get paid daily, regardless of your company, niche, product, service, or knowledge base, then stick and stay and get this information today. Again, stick and stay and get this information today, because trust me, you really, really, really need it, especially right now with everything that's going on. People are being forced out of their jobs and having to work from home, and they are not able to generate the amount of money that they were able to generate on their jobs. So one of the things that you can do is actually invest your time, which is financially free, invest your knowledge base, which is financially free, and invest your ability to learn with free software. Okay, so let's talk about Canva. Canva is a free platform. And here on this free platform, you are available to learn. And then you are available to monetize. Okay. So think about that. You're available to learn how to use a free software. You're available to implement, as you see, hundreds of templates, create from hundreds of templates, and then you are available to monetize what you create. Okay. So I want to show you a couple of pictures here so you can figure out, okay, great, they give you the template, but what exactly is the content that you're supposed to put in? I'm glad you asked. I'm so glad you asked. All right. Say you are looking to do presentations, and that's what we're going to focus on today. Presentation is just a pretty word for a slideshow. Slideshow is just a pretty word for graphics on the screen. Okay, so it's very easy to understand. I am a person who believes in writing the plan. Okay, so I'm going to show you some images that I grabbed really quick before we got started here to show you how I take notes. I take notes based on what I hear, but I also take notes in some form of chronological, bulleted, categorized format, because I know it is my end result that I will end up creating slideshows or checklists or ebooks or some form of end result gifting for someone who needs the information. So what I'm showing you are some notes. I just flipped through my notebook and I just started snapping some pictures. So here's one on the perfect webinar. Here's where I attended a Thursday night call and I listened to Jatasha Harris and Gerald Parker, and I was jotting down some of the notes that they were saying. Here's where I listened to a call from Mr. Brian Bean, and I was jotting down some of our locker room ideas and notes and training that he was giving us. Here's another one from Brian, as well as from King Ashley Ann and Mr. Brian House. I was just jotting down a few notes. Here I was on a call listening to Iyanla Van Zant. Here I was listening to Ashley Ann again. Let's see, here I was listening to Amy Bell. Here I was listening to, let's see, who is this one? Your niche, due diligence, traffic leads, prospecting. I don't know, I have to flip over to the right because I date and I say who I was speaking to. I go ahead and give it my own spin of a title. So most times a person will say, here, what we're getting ready to discuss is, I don't know, 3 things my service does, okay? For me, when I'm writing down my notes, I'm writing down what I hear, not specifically what the presenter says. So she may have said 3 things Ashley Ann Events offers. I wrote down what I hear that I'm supposed to do. 3 things my service does. Get it? And that way I'm not plagiarizing when I go back to now create from what I heard. I'm giving my spin on what I heard. So you may say service, I may say product, or I may say offering or something like that. So I write down what I hear that I'm supposed to do. All right. So here's a set of notes again from Brian, winning friends and influencing people. And then that's where I did a snapshot of when I was playing cards one night. Okay, so here we are. I've pulled up several notes here, but if you notice in each one of them, I'm writing down again the order of what I'm hearing. So on this one with Iyanla, she says, write out the feeling. You guys know that I say write the plan all the time, right? And it says how you handle the issue is whatever that is. Okay. Then it says steps to get out of rock bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I write down notes so that I literally can go back and get from that what I needed, right? That way I'm not stuck with the possibility of being slapped with any type of issue with lawsuits because I plagiarize or I'm selling their information. No, they're giving an open training telling me what to do with my life, my business, my plans, and I'm writing down what I gleaned for it. And then I'm going to then offer that sometimes as a free downloadable checklist, as a $9 opt-in, or even as a full-blown ebook once I begin to develop what it is that I'm planning to develop from what I've gotten. Okay, so I'm showing you all of these just to show, and this is just about, 5 or 6 images. I have books upon books upon books because I am a note taker. Okay, note takers are money makers. I believe Mr. Keith Tucker said that. So understand, if you are not trying to lead, you're not going to get anywhere. I mean, if you're not trying to learn, you're not going to get anywhere. And they say that learners are leaders. Okay, or leaders are learners. Just take the time to pay attention to what your design style is and how you write things down, because this is an opportunity for you to make money. One video that I did some time ago, it was on Facebook, and videos die on Facebook. That's why I continue to also publish live on YouTube. YouTube videos never die, but videos do die here on Facebook. One of the videos that had gone viral was I listened to a training by Mr. June Collier one night, and I was taking so many notes. This was back in 2018. I was taking so many notes that what I did the next day was I actually did a recap on video of what I got from his training the night before. That is one way that you can begin to also build your audience for the people who need what you have, because that is bringing awareness to what you offer or what you're doing or what your niche is, what your area is. And you watch to see who engages with it, because those people that engage with it may be the ones that are your actual clientele. Okay. You just never know. So you have to put the information out there, and you have to pay attention to who it is that's paying attention to you. All right. So just to be company specific, I'm going to, here on my end, I'm going to open up the notes that I took from Iyanla, and I'm going to show you specifically how we then turn this around, since you guys are able to see the notes from her. So let's see if I can flip and find those really quickly. What is the date we did this? Oh, I can't see the date on the picture. Okay, here we go. January 9. All right, so I have those here in front of me, and we're going to click away to the screen. All right, so let's go over here. I should probably do the one that I have up, so scratch that. Hold on one second. Youth Lifestyle Training, ma'am. Could you please head over into my area and grab my pink and black calendar and hand it here, please? So because I've already done this specific one, this is the one that I'm going to cover tonight. And trust and believe, again, you heard me say the information that I'm giving you is not company specific. So it doesn't matter your company, your product, your service, thank you, ma'am, your knowledge base, any of that. So you're going to see some information on here from my company. Please pay attention to what I am giving you, not specifically the company information. I don't want any of you going, hey, she's trying to market her company. Trust and believe, when I begin to market my company, you guys will know it, and you guys will not be confused in the least bit that I am marketing my company. Okay. So let's see here. Tuesday. I'm getting it confused with the notes that I took the night before, because I'm telling you, he had a great call Monday night, and then he had another great call last night. and I was jotting down stuff left and right, and I didn't have my notebook sitting in front of me. So I went and grabbed my calendar, and I just started writing everything down right in the corner because I didn't want to miss the information. So I'll pull that up. All right. So what I'm showing you is a call, my take on a call that I listened to from Mr. Jonathan H. Siegler. Okay, so he is a 20-year vet inside of the network marketing industry, specific with the company at this point. Yes. So I'm going to type who is Jonathan H. Siegler so you can see who this person is. All right. Here we go. He's the president of Life Changing Solutions, 20 years experience as a professional network marketer, motivational speaker, and life coach. Okay. So this is whose call that I was listening to. And when I finished jotting down my notes, I was blown away and so excited about the information that I instantly decided, let me put this into a presentation, because I felt like if he already had this presentation, more than likely, he would have it up. So maybe he doesn't have it in a presentation, and this is something that I could offer him, his amazing words in presentation format, and I would be able to bless him with that. Literally, that is what you can do for some people that you really admire what they're doing or what they're giving. Again, bringing awareness to your specific product, niche, or need. I hope that makes sense for you guys. Okay, so what I actually did was jot my notes down. Jen, I need you to bring me one more thing. It's not in this calendar. I just realized which calendar it is. It's a paper clip over there that says benchmarks. That's the paper that I was working on last night for the Youth Lifestyle Training ebook. Can you bring me that? That's where those notes are, because I'm like, why aren't they on Tuesday night? I was on the call last night, Tuesday night. It's a paper clip. Guys, bear with me one moment. I thought I had it in this calendar. Yep, there we go. Thank you. All righty, guys. So I'm going to pull up what I have here. I have my notes in front of me, right? So after I finished listening to the call, my thought process was, what is it that he's trying to do? He's trying to help pastors make a difference in their church, okay? And that's the title I gave it. That was not the title of his call. Again, I'm taking my spin on what I heard and putting it into a format that literally whoever's receiving it can utilize, all right? So I go over here into the beginning of Canva. In here, inside Canva, you can literally type in presentation here, right? And it will show you the options for presentations. That's one way you can get to it. Another way is you can just click on presentations. I don't know if you guys caught that. All I did was click on this button right here, this image right here that says presentations. And now I'm in the presentation options. I have a blank screen before me. All right, I'm going to show you guys how to get to what the final product could look like of screens, of slideshows. This is what the final product could look like. You literally can go to this here and present, and this is what the final product would look like. Okay, do you see this? Is that not a clean, professional presentation, giving all of my notes that I just heard, talking about first base, second base, third base? Okay, don't want you guys to think I'm promoting, but I wanted to show you the end result of what it could be taking notes. All right, so the way you get to that end result is to actually look through all of the options in a preview format. You guys see this? When you hover over each one, it's going to show you what the inside slides look like. You guys see all this nice, pretty, professional, already designed information that's just there waiting for you? Now imagine taking your information and plugging it into all of these areas. And on the end, putting out a presentation and then passing that presentation to someone. They pay you for it because you've done the pre-work, and then you're sharing the file with them in case there are edits that need to happen if they're not going to pay you for the edits and they just want to finalize, or if you're going to collaborate on the design of it. What I'm showing you is there are hundreds of templates in here. Okay. So let's say that's too much for you. That's just too much. It's too overwhelming. It's too many slides. It's too many stats. It's too much information. Then go up here and let's type in, I don't know, affirmations. And when you type in specifically what you're looking for so that you can kind of narrow down your eye space, because it can be overwhelming, then it's going to bring you up options that deal with affirmations. And it's going to bring you up slideshows that may have images for what you're trying to do. Say you're trying to say business, right? Now it's going to bring you up slides that are specifically just for business. Okay. Say you're doing, I don't know, candles. It's going to bring you up slides that have images of various candles. Do you see how you're available now to niche it down and get more specific with what it is you're trying to talk about? This is very helpful if this is entirely too much. Okay, so let's show you a couple that I've recently used. And let's see if I can show it to you in this capacity. All right, so that's not the view I wanted to show you. Let's go back here and let's go to see all designs. And you guys can see a couple of them in this capacity that were complete. So let's go to a couple. Okay, so here's a chamber slideshow. I can show you that one. All right, and I don't know if you knew this, but you can also put videos in here in your slideshow. So if you already have a video set up, again, I can show you where to get free videos from. If you've never heard of it, jot this down. It's called placeit.net. Jot that down. Placeit.net. And when you go to placeit.net, you can use a free account. Again, mine is the paid account. And literally, it will show you how you can create videos. Now, the free version does have Placeit, I believe, down here in the bottom right corner, but you can literally take the videos that you create here, and I can show you here in my downloads account, lots of videos. You can literally take videos that you have created, download it in the correct format, and then come over here inside of Canva and place it right here so that when you literally hit present, what's going to happen is the video plays as your intro. So this is the video playing, and once the video ends, you can forward to the next slide. And now you can go through your presentation and you can talk about what it is that you're talking about. And if you'd like the video to play again at the end, you can literally go back to the first slide and have the video play again. So I hope this is making sense and you guys are getting this. Literally, there is so much that you can do. So that is one slide presentation, a very clean, polished presentation. Let's see if I can show you another one. I know I recently did one for Stephanie. Let's see if I can locate that one kind of quickly. Okay, so we did one for her LinkedIn. And she has a LinkedIn training. So here inside of her LinkedIn training, I put together a presentation for her so that she can actually go through her LinkedIn presentation. So let me go ahead and select present on that one so you can see again what that looks like. Very clean, very professional. As you guys see, branded to her where you can locate her. And she actually walks you through her LinkedIn training. And this is what she presents when she's getting ready to open up her course. And she's going to open up the course so that people can opt in. Okay. Now, understand if you don't use your own images, you use Canva images that you didn't pay for, Canva is going to be written across them. However, the easiest way to get around that is to literally go and either use the free images that are available. That's a pro image. You would have to pay for that one. That's a pro image. However, There are hundreds of free images in here. All right, so let's select free. Look at all of these free images that are in here. There are lots of free images that are in here. My brain isn't working right now how to only get the free to show up, but there are lots of free images in here, okay? And you can replace them with those, or you can actually get high quality images off the internet. And again, as long as you are not asking people to pay for the images, you're only using them to actually show a presentation, you are available to go out and get those images off the internet. Definitely look and see if they say copyright, find out what your availability is, and you can replace those images by selecting uploads. I simply go in because I curate a lot of information off of websites, and I grab lots of uploaded information and I pop those into it because I know how to curate content from offline. All right. So there is another amazing slideshow that you're available to do. Let's see, I think I have one more that I wanted to show you guys. It's not coming up in the top of my head right now because I know it was 3. LinkedIn, that one. All right, it's not coming to my brain right now. So let's get to the one that we're working on. All right. So again, looking over my notes, and I'll tell you what I had written down in my notes. I had written down 4 areas of financial experts. And then I went through what the 4 areas were. Well, on his call, he didn't specifically say what the overview of the call was, but me knowing what the overview of the call was, I came up with titles for each area of the presentation and put that there. I listened to, I used this particular quote because it was already inside of the slideshow. There's another quote that we're going to come across. When he introduced who the founder of the company was, who the person that brought him the information was, and who he was, I went out to Facebook and online and got small snippets of bios and pictures of them. So when he's going through the information of who we are, this is the screen that would be up. And by the way, I'm going to give you a bonus tip that I'm doing right now at the end. Again, when he started talking about what problem the information he was giving solves, I just kind of put in a couple of thoughts that I had. The main one that he talked about was tithing being at an all-time low. But I thought also people are struggling, marriages are failing, families are drifting apart, the economy is tanking, many are barely surviving. These are my thoughts added to the slideshow. How we solve the problem. Then I went through what he gave point by point by point, the 4 areas that he gave the money information when he gave that. This is a quote. He said, we put the money to pay for your membership in your pocket. Put that big and forward. Then I summated again, because one of the things you guys remember about one thing they tell you in school when you're going to write a paper, and you guys give me some hearts and some love and some likes when you hear this, because I know you know this information. When they say when you're writing a paper, what 3 ways are you supposed to write the paper? You're supposed to tell them what you're going to tell them. You're going to tell them, and then you're going to tell them what you told them. Is that not how you learned it? Because that's how I learned it. Tell them what you're going to tell them, then you tell them, then you tell them what you told them. So in the beginning, I said, why are we here? Then we said what we were going to tell them. We're going to give them the solution. Then we told them what the solution was. And then here at the end, we summate and we tell them what we told them. So first, next, followed by then, finally, the key features. Bring up again what that is. Bring up again what your bonus, whatever is, right? And then this is something that he said in the call in the very end. You only lose by not doing it. And that's the end of the presentation right there, okay? So I'm not sure why this right now is saying page 16, because I know it's only 12 slides in here and I duplicated 1 slide, but I'll figure that out in a minute, because in the end, when I sent it over to him, I only sent him 12 slides. So I'm not sure why this is saying page 16. But anyway, that's the simplicity of how you take your notes that you have jotted down, put them inside a slideshow, and then it's your words now. And now you're available to monetize that. I pray this is making sense for you. They give you the templates here. Let me close out a couple of these. They give you the templates here for anything that you're trying to do. So imagine putting up an Instagram post. creating a flyer. And basically you're saying something like, I was on an amazing call last night, and tonight at 7 p.m., I'm going to give you my take on it. By the way, I'll even give you my free checklist. Now, once you have your notes typed up, even if you go to one specific slide, like this one, and you take all of this right here, you're available to take this one page if you wanted to. And let's say you were going to give this away as your free download. Literally, you can select to download in a PDF format if you choose to, or a PNG format if you choose to. Just this slide, page 13. Going to show you guys something really cool. Page 13, done. We're going to download page 13. Right, Key? Come through, Canva. What's going on, Key? So good to see you. And we're going to say, let's go through TNC, that's Tuesday night call, free giveaway. And today's date is 3/18. I always say date your stuff, 2020. All right. And we'll just say that this is where I'm putting it. No, I'm not going to confuse myself. Let me go to BrandMaster, and we're still in March, and let me do this. All right. This is what we're giving away. All right. So we're going to save that. All right. So that's where I have saved it. I can see it. What I'm now going to do is I'm not going to do this live because I don't want this geared towards one particular company, but I'm just showing you the way you can do this. Matter of fact, let me do it so I can actually make this available. Let me go find one that I can make available so you guys can see this in real time. That's not the one I meant to open. So again, this is Watch Me Work Wednesday. This is live. You guys are getting to see it in action as we do this. So this is how it is when you watch me work. You get to see my mindset on screen working, doing it this way. So let's see. Let's say I wanted to just give away page 1 of the table of contents of my ebook. All right. So we're on page 3. So let's download specifically a PNG of page 3. All right. I'm going to say download. Thank you, Melanie. I appreciate that. And I'm sorry I get scatterbrained, but I get excited when I work, and I still try to make sure I keep things in order, and I try not to get too crazy haired, and because that's not the training people want to see. They want to see a crazy haired person online. All right. So I'm going to go TOC _ freebie _ 30 days ways, right? _ BrandMaster. All right, 3/18/2020. All right, we're going to put that right there, right? So I'm going to say save. So I'm saving that image right there. Now, what I'm going to do specifically is I'm going to go to my drive. Lord, I hope I don't have a whole bunch pop up that don't make sense to nobody. All right, and I'm going to go to my L file because this is part of Lead, Learn, and Level Up. And I'm going to go to my, I thought I had put a folder in here for 2020. So we're just going to do this impromptu, and I'll go back and fix it. LLL up. I'm inside my Google Drive, and I've created a folder. And inside of this folder, I'm going to add a new file upload. And I'm going to go and get the file that I just uploaded, this picture. All right, so I'm going to put that in that file, right? Great, Melanie, thanks. All right, and so I'm going to, this is now in my Google Drive, and I have it inside my L folder. And yes, guys, you want to be this organized, because if you're like me and you have a lot of files, if you're like Key and you have a virtual assistance business and you're a graphic professional as well, you have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of files, okay? And you want to be able to find your stuff. So one of the ways you find your stuff is to alphabetize it, right? And to create folders based on what the project client genre is. That's how you stay organized. And trust me, I have plenty of stuff that's unorganized because I was unorganized before I became organized. So we're inside the LLL folder. And that's the reason, because Lead, Learn, and Level Up. All right. So You're going to right click on your file and you're going to create a shareable link. Now, this is if you're doing a mass share. If you only want it to be shared with certain people, then literally you would right click and you would say share, and you would add a person's email address so only they can access this specific file. But I'm getting a shareable link. It copied to the clipboard by itself. And now I'm going to go over here to yet again a free Bitly account. And here inside of Bitly, it's going to open up my Bitly account, and I'm going to select to create, right? And here when I select to create, I'm going to paste that Google Drive. And here I'm going to say, what did we title this one? A TOC, table of contents, freebie for hashtag watch me work Wednesday, right? And then here I'm going to title it Watch Me Work Wednesday 3/18. All right, that's just what I'm doing for today. I doubt everybody will use this, and I'm going to say save it, right? And then I'm going to copy that. Now I have that copied to my clipboard, and I'm going to come back here and I'm going to say, thanks for attending today. Grab your free copy of my table of contents for my newly released ebook titled 30 Days, 30 Ways. Thank you guys for the love. You guys are amazing. 30 Days, 30 Ways to Self-Improvement. And then I'm going to hit paste and pop it in there, and watch this that happens. This is so cute. I love that this happens. If it happens, because you know now that I done said I want it to happen and we're live, it's not going to happen, but we'll see. Normally when you type in, it's going to pop you up a preview, right? And when it pops up a preview, it'll show that this is a Google link or whatever. And sometimes it will even show the image here in the little preview. But of course, because we're sitting here waiting on it, it's not going to show it today, but probably when you go back and refresh the screen, it'll show it. Who knows? But you get what I'm saying. It's really cute. I'll see if it'll do it for one other one that I use it for as well. And that'll say, again, if you would like access to the, I don't know, gifts I've been blessed with, please visit. Anybody know what I'm going to type? HTTP, because you heard it about 5 times already, bit.ly BrandMaster blueprints. Let's see if it'll put up the thingy for that. But sometimes it does it right here in the thing. Sometimes it doesn't. Okay, it's being a butt. It's not doing it today. But generally, it pops up a little preview. And it's so cute because it allows people to see right there, and it jumps out from all the other body of text. Like you see what we're looking at right here. These smiley face emojis pop out more than the blue link, but the blue link pops out more than the black text. You get what I'm saying? So it's really cool when your preview, you know, thingamabob pops up. And let me see, do I have any? I want to make sure that you guys know specifically where I'm talking about. So let's see if I can go to my Facebook, because I know I did one yesterday and it popped up inside of my Facebook. So I'll see if I can get one of the little previews to show up. I just think they're the neatest thing in the world when they pop up. All right, comments. Oh, well, I don't see it, so I'm not going to, you know, hoard your time trying to find them. But it's really cool when they pop up. And I like that it shows it different from the other text because it brings a person's attention to the comment immediately. And I don't know why they're not showing up right now, probably because I'm trying to get them to show up. Because if I was not trying to get them to show up, they would show up. Okay, so I can try pinning it, Keith. Thank you. I'm telling you, I love my network. All right, so let me see if I can pin it. And it'll do it. All right, so this is the one we want to pin. No, I want you guys to get the free stuff. You can always go pay for it. But let's pin this one and see if it'll show up. See, I told you, Key. They don't want me to be great right now. Facebook, I tell you. Anyway, you guys will probably see it on the refresh, okay, and it will show up. But I have gone about 15 minutes over my time today. I normally try and keep these noon lives during your lunch hours so that I'm not eating into your time. I am very appreciative of your time. If you found today's Watch Me Work Wednesday greatly of value, definitely drop some comments and let me know. If you have questions, definitely ask those who want to stick and stay for Q&A, stick and stay for Q&A, and I'll get them answered. Otherwise, I can let you guys go. But if I skipped over it, because I feel like I did skip over it, if this is something that you're trying to monetize, then what I would suggest is that you actually make that link so that if you choose to go in here and share the file, you actually set up another free resource called PayPal, right? Oh, thank you, Key. Cool deal. Y'all see that? Thank you, thank you, thank you, Key. This is what the image I was saying I wanted to show up. See how that's way different from any of the other information here? It's way different and it jumps out at you, okay? The word free jumps out at you, all right? Thank you, Key. I appreciate that. Thank you for the love. So, guys, that's what you're trying to do. If you're trying to give it away, then put it out here for everybody to see, because look, this is what happens. You're available to go over here and I'll hit refresh. And if some of you had clicked the link, it would show me how many of you clicked the link and it would let me know how many people came to actually get the freebie. All right. That's one of the ways that you can see what your awareness is out here doing. All right. That's one of the ways. But where I was getting to on the next step was if you're trying to monetize this now, say you did that whole presentation and you put it out here in a PDF format and you want to monetize it. And remember, I'm trying to show you low cost to free options. You would set up a PayPal button or set up a PayPal hot link, like a short URL. And literally, you would right click and you would click share. And when you select share, you want to make sure that you put the person's email address in here, allow them to only view it. It will allow them to download it. It won't allow them to make any edits to it. And then once you type their email address in here, I'll go ahead and use mine. Once you type their email address in here, this is not the link you're giving out. You're just saying send, right? You can type them a nice little note in here, make it generic, because as you can continue to add more email addresses here, everybody's going to get the same note, and you say send. When you select send, this is going to send that person an email, and only that email address can access that document. Okay. And so now once you actually send them their hot link through PayPal to pay you $9 for your presentation, you've actually monetized at $9, $19, $29, depending on how in-depth you went on that presentation. You actually charge them for your time. You're using a free software, but it is costing you your time. Monetize your time. You cannot get that time back. Shoot them that link. Now they have access. And one of the ways you can also do it is you can actually go in here to whatever document that it is that you created. Let's go back over and grab this one. This one, where'd it go, guys? Okay, this one here. If you want them to have editing capabilities, you can share it with them directly from here, and you can change this I to allow them to edit it as well. And then you're available to share it directly to their email address. They'll get a copy of this document inside of their free Canva account. And now both of you are able, not at the same time though, but both of you are able to edit the slideshow. Okay, so you may have a lower price for someone who's editing the slideshow along with you, and a higher price for the person who's actually getting the finalized, here's your presentation, we're done, God bless you. Make sure that you charge accordingly. Okay, so let me see if I have any questions, because with no questions, then I'm gonna let you guys go, because I have some people waiting for some logos that I'm behind on. Thank you, Melanie. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for being on today, Key. What's going on, Elva? So good to see you. Mr. Dennis, good to see you. What's going on, Jay Lee? Good to see you as well. Cheryl Demp's in the house. I'm telling you guys, she does not miss being coachable, teachable, trainable, and getting her value. I love my network. My network is so dope. And I also saw you started posting your coffee posts. Good, 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 Cheryl. All right, so it looks like my MacBook is about to leave my presence. Oh no, I have my charger over here. Let me put that in before it actually shuts down on me. But I don't see any questions. Like I said, if you guys have questions, I'll answer those. If not, I'm going to go ahead and end this live, because once I end the live, and I can show you this here over on YouTube, I'm building my presence here on YouTube, but once I actually go and finish this live on YouTube, I have to go down here and put my comment, put my body information, set up my thumbnail that goes with this presentation, so that you guys, if you're not following me on YouTube, please do that. I want to go ahead and hit my 1,000 subscribers. I'll go ahead and get it up, because we are returning to our brand that happened to work so quite well for us. And I'll have my thumbnail listed up here. And again, if you're interested in following more videos that I have, definitely over there on YouTube, please do that. There's a subscribe button that shows up on your end. Definitely hit subscribe, and there's a bell beside it. So definitely hit to get alerted when I go live. So let's see. All right, that's the last filibuster that I have. Oh, great questions. Okay, one question. With the PayPal link, you send that separate, right? Okay, yes. So generally, if you have a PayPal account and you have not set up the option to make it a hot link, you might want to do that. And by hot link, right off the top of my head, I cannot tell you where inside of that PayPal window it is, because it is a pain. But PayPal, let's see, paypal.me/make money with Martina. All right. So this paypal.me is a short link that PayPal has. And once you set up your PayPal, right here is where you actually set up your short link right here. This area, Make Money with Martina. And that way they are available to put in the amount that you told them it would be, or you are available to actually put that in the link that you send them. You're available to say paypal.me/make money with Martina /9. If you want your dollar, because you know PayPal takes theirs, then you can say 10. And when they hit enter, it'll come up pre-populated with the amount. Okay. And that way you can actually make your coins. Anybody that has this link can send it. So if I were charging today, I would have this populated in the body of my information here as well. And I would say I could say even right now, because I do have the ebook available for sale, and I can tell you how to get that full blown entire 30 days, 30 ways ebook for sale. I literally could type that into here and I could say, grab your full copy of the I'm getting lazy here. There we go. Boom. Right here of the 30 days, 30 ways to self-improvement right now. Wow. It's just $9. And see, I know shipping and handling is included on that for $3. So I'm going to say plus shipping. That is not how I meant to do that. Plus shipping and handling at. And instead of you going through the store site, which I don't want you to do, I really want you to go through the store site because it helps me track the sales. I would say paypal.blah/blah/blah/blah /9, 10, 11, 12. I would say 12 because of the shipping and handling. And this is the link that I would send out if I were trying to monetize a specific thing. This is the link I would send out. Okay. But specifically for what I'm trying to get you guys to do, I want you guys to go to the actual site to purchase that through the site. So specifically because this is the paid portion of it. Now that would be the free version. If you were trying to use free tools like PayPal, you would use the free version. But because I have a store site, I literally want you guys going to 9.join Martina on this journey.com to purchase it, and plus shipping and handling 9 and boom, boom. I want it showing up this specific way. So mine is a paid, hopefully the little hidden and blobbing to pop up. But if you go here, you're going to actually be brought over to the store site. All right. So this is actually a paid version versus if I were trying to stay low cost while you're making your coin. Okay. All right. So let's see. I hope I answered your question, Melanie. Yes, it is a separate link that you send separately. So this is you being really manual with your low to no cost marketing right now. You do literally have to manually send everything. So I hope that did answer that question. One question with the PayPal. Okay. Would you add slide with instructions to copy for editing? That's a great idea, Key. I would actually, you know me and how I do, I would direct the person when I'm sending them to get access to their slide. I would direct them to my video that I've already created on how to edit. So I would send them to wherever my YouTube video is on different editing options in Canva. But what you can do, because we're so professional at what we do, is you can literally do a screen record of you in Zoom showing this slideshow presentation, and you can bring up your Zoom, say share share screen, record, and actually say, hey, Key, here is your video that we discussed. Here is your slideshow that we discussed for your Tuesday night pastor's call presentation. I want you to understand easy ways to edit the slideshow, and I'm going to walk you through how to do it. And then you actually go to the slideshow, click on a couple of things, make the edits, show them, and say, if you have any additional questions, please ask me those questions, and I will create a video for you so you can actually watch me do it. And the reason you want to create a video is because when you say one thing, they hear something else. But when they're actually watching you do it, they can't help but to hear what you're actually doing. Okay. And then shoot that to them separately. That's how I would do it. It's better that you show people in video using, low to free cost stuff like Zoom so they can't really get it wrong. All right. Hey, I'm on target. Yeah, Melanie, you're on target. If you already got your little PayPal hot link set up, then you are on target. You're doing well. Key said, message me. Cool. Hey, Tracy, so good to see you. Your item ship. So you should have them before the end of the week, my friend. You should have them for the end of the week. Tracy has an amazing brand that we have just set up for her. You jumped on just in time. I was going to close this out. TracyTakesOver.com. She is with an amazing MLM company, and they are her vendor. She is actually, as you know, the person that people do business with. And we set up her entire brand. We set up her domain. We gave her a quick text logo, and we set up her business card format. We also went ahead and set up her subdomain links so they would actually go to her store site. Go to her vendor site so that when she's out doing her marketing. And guys, if you're on here and you've been branded by the BrandMaster, I didn't say that in my presentation, definitely type that in the comments. I got branded by the BrandMaster. I greatly appreciate that, so people can see these receipts and they can see that a lot of people that I brand, they just start using the brand. They actually don't promote. And we need to collaborate more and promote where we get work done, because it's very important that we support entrepreneurs and that we keep a lot of what we do, how we do things, how we get it done inside of our network, and that we promote inside of our network. Cheryl Depps is also with that same company, CherylDepps.com. She has an amazing brand as well. Go to CherylDepps.com. You'll be able to see her brand. Go to the company that she's partnered with. The same thing for Tracy Takes Over. You'll be able to type that in and go and see the company that she's partnered with. Key and her amazing brand, she got branded by the BrandMaster, and she is a graphic professional herself. She's a virtual assistant herself. And please forgive me if I am forgetting all your other accolades that you do, Key. Love on me anyway. If you have a brand and you're interested in partnering with me for collaboration and you want to get branded by the BrandMaster, let me know, because even on my store site, something new that I have began to do on my store site, let's see if I can get that page pulled up really quickly, is I have a vendor space now. And then I'm going to end this, guys, because guys know I don't like them to go this long. Boom, 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 boom. So on my Always Be Marketing page, I have other vendors that I work with where I actually put up their information. So Dr. Regina Turner, she got branded by the BrandMaster, and she has a cup that is able to be purchased through my store. Cheryl Depps got branded by the BrandMaster, and she has her t-shirt that's coming to her shortly. and a cup for her promotions as well. Fired My Boss is a brand by my business partner and my brother, Kirk Wheeler. He has multiple items through the store. All right, you guys see that? Houston Financial Wall Street Movement has multiple items. You have to go over to wealthcreator.com. And I want to say it's Wealth Creator Change. My brain is, yeah, Wealth Creator Change. You can go over to his store and see the multiple items. These are all people that I have helped with their brand, and they also are promoting through my store to get their products aware, to bring awareness to their products. Okay, so I hope this helps you all. And if you're interested, like I say, in collaborating with me to get your brand here available in the store for sales, you're definitely available to do that. As you see here, some other people that I have worked with over the years: the Cash Flow Club, the Financial Freedom Fighters, Candace Woodruff, Talisha Hope, Talisha Hope, and hers is Hope on Purpose. Sheila, Miss Sheila Bryce Morton, My New Walk in Life, VLJ Enterprises, Gregory. Like I'm telling you guys, my whole hope, dream, everything is for everyone to be out here in these streets, literally leveling up. So that's my time for today. We spent an hour today. I hope it was so worth it for all of you guys. I will definitely follow up with you. Key, as soon as I finish up, today's Wednesday, I don't have a call at 1. Yeah, if now is good, I'll call you right now. I definitely need to book it and put it on my calendar. So we can account for this time. Thank you for your time on today. I'll talk to you guys soon. God bless you all. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. Oh, you said message you when I'm done. Okay, I'll message you. I try to follow directions.